Hola amores, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who don't know me, I am Maritza, currently a graduate master's student in psychology. And today we're going to be talking about the signs that you actually have a very attractive personality to the ladies. I will also be adding all the research from today's video in the video description, just in case you want to go and read it through. So let's pay attention and let's get into it right now. So my loves, there is a massive lie being sold to men right now about what actually makes a man's character or personality attractive to the women, to the ladies. We are told it is a strict formulated formula of what he has and not so much about who he is. And I'll tell you what, they say it's about his net worth. They say it has to do with the jawlines or even his status. My friends, but if you look at actual behavioral science in human attraction, it will show you a much more fascinating and a lot more accessible way than other nonsense. In fact, researchers have discovered that certain personality traits act like a cheat code for attraction, triggering a subconscious and a positive response in women, way before you even say a single word. So we're stepping out of the dating advice echoes chambers right from the nonsense, and we're looking strictly at the data. We are breaking down the psychological signs that prove you have a genuinely magnetic, highly attractive personality to ladies, to women, and all according to science. So first up, my loves, let's talk about a major study published in the British Journal of Psychology, where researchers wanted to see what traits actually mattered most for long-term attraction. And the overwhelming winner was altruism, all right? Or just being a genuinely good, helpful person. So if you're someone who is instinctively trying to always help a friend, maybe when he has to move, or maybe you treat the staff out in the public with genuine respect, or maybe you lend a hand, usually without expecting something in return, then science says that your attraction just stocked up like skyrocketed, all right? It's stocking up more and more every day. And why? Well, from an evolutionary standpoint, altruism signals to a lady that you are a cooperative and empathic and are likely to be a very supportive and reliable partner. Who's not gonna want that? So if people frequently tell you, listen, you're a really good guy, and they really, really mean it, then believe me when I tell you, that is a massive attraction indicator. Sign number 2, my friends, comes from the field of positive psychology, which is what? Which is how you react when someone shares good news with you, all right? It is called active constructive responding. So when a lady tells you about, for example, a promotion she had, or maybe a small win in her daily day or whatever she's trying to tell you, are you the kind of man who just says, oh, cool, and then you move on right away? Or do you actually light up? Do you maybe ask her questions? And are you maybe genuinely trying to celebrate with her wins? Well, study shows that people who actively celebrate others' people's victories are perceived as significantly a lot more attractive and trustworthy. So, if you find yourself naturally amplifying other people's happiness rather than just stepping on it or maybe even ignoring it, then boom, believe me, you have a magnetic personality trait that is incredibly rare. Next up, we have something, nothing more, nothing less than the trait of having emotional intelligence, or EQ. Yes, and according to multiple psychological studies on relationship satisfaction, as women, we are highly drawn to men who, for example, can read a room or even manage their own emotions. And the signs that you have maybe EQ elevated include what? 1, that you do not get easily offended or defensive during disagreements. Number 2, that you can read body language and you can notice when someone is maybe uncomfortable or just not happy. Or number 3, that you validate feelings instead of always trying to instantly fix every problem. So my loves, if women feel safe opening up to you, then it's because you actually listen instead of always waiting for your turn to speak. Then I'll tell you right now, your emotional intelligence is doing a great heavy lifting for you. Sign number 4 of having a good, attractive personality is having the right kind of humor. And yes, we all know that us ladies, we like a man, a guy who can make us laugh. However, science draws a very specific line on how you actually make people laugh. Anthropological research shows that as women, we are most attracted to something called affiliative humor. And this is what? This is that kind of humor that actually brings people together. One maybe that uses witty observations, or one that involves lighthearted, self-deprecating jokes. So if you have humor and maybe it relies on tearing others down, maybe insulting people, or maybe having constant sarcasm, then science says it actually decreases your attraction. But if you're what? If you're witty and all these things make the room feel more included and happier, then you absolutely have a major psychological edge. And finally, my friends, let's talk about a concept researchers like to call the beautiful mess effect. And here's where science teaches us how many men think that they need to be flawless, stoic robots who never show any weakness. But a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology revealed what? That actually showing vulnerability, like what? Like admitting that you're nervous, or that it's okay that you made a mistake, and even owning it, or actually expressing maybe a real fear that you can have, actually makes you a lot more likable and a lot more attractive to others, to the women. Because perfect is intimidating and boring, and vulnerability is just human. So if you are secure enough in your own skin to admit you do not know everything, then believe me when I tell you, your authenticity is loud and confident and incredibly attractive. Okay? And my loves, as you can see, the data is showing that an attractive personality is not about, I don't know, a pickup line or acting like someone who you're not. No, it is built on kindness, high EQ, and genuine humor. And of course, let's not leave out authenticity. Okay, my loves, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. We have reached the end of the video, but I'd love connecting with all of you through Instagram. Go check out the channel's membership, just in case you want to show me a little bit of support, and go and see the matchmakingcupid.com, just in case you need or you may want one of our matchmaking services. Once again, I am Maritza. Mwah. Till next time, ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.